Hey everyone, this is James from Mission, and today we're going to be talking about the Mission Expressionator and controlling multiple expression controllable devices. Alright, let's take a look at the signal chain. As usual, we're going from our trusty Jeff Beck Fender Strat into an MXR compressor, just to even the levels out for the recording here. We're then going into a Mission VM-PRO volume pedal. This is a Mission Rewire, which we're not using in the demo today. We'll do one of those later. Then we're going into a Mission EP-25K expression pedal. And one of the outputs of that is connected to the Expressionator, which we're going to talk about a little bit more. The Expressionator takes one expression pedal input and then provides three programmable outputs. You can see A, B, and C here, and they're indicated by these separate green, yellow, and red lights. Channel A is going into the TC Electronic Flashback. Channel B is going into the way huge Ringworm, and then channel C is going into an off-board pedal that I have here just for the purposes of this demo, which is an electro-harmonix Ravish Sitar. And then we're coming out of there into this Mesa dual rectifier combo. Alright, that's the signal chain, so let's talk a little bit more about the Expressionator. As I said, we have this EP-25K expression pedal plugged into the input. You can pretty much plug any TRS expression pedal into the input here. Mission EP1s, EP-25Ks, Pigtronics pedals. You can also plug most other manufacturers of TRS expression pedal. There's also an option to plug in a standard volume pedal and make it behave like an expression pedal, which is pretty handy. These are the three outputs, which as we say are connected to these three different expression control devices. Now each of these outputs are independently controllable and independently switchable. So let's show you how that works to start with. In this setting, I'm just controlling whatever device is on channel A. So when I move the pedal up and down, we'll see these indicator lights go up, and they're indicating the pedal position for what's on channel A. If I switch to B, this is doing what's on channel B, and channel B I've actually got reversed, so you can see that the lights are going in reverse, and I'll show you how and why that is in a second. And then C here, a similar heel down to toe down for the device on channel C. Alright, let's talk about the programming. Let's go back to channel A. And down here, the indicator lights, we can set various different programmable tapers. The default is this one, which is a standard taper where it will go from maximum to minimum. We can do a reverse taper, which is this one, where it will actually go backwards if I set the reverse taper. We have an anti-log taper, which is useful for when you have a volume pedal plugged in instead of a standard expression pedal. We have a sawtooth wave, and we have a square wave. And you can choose on a channel by channel basis which one you want those to do. And right now I have channel 1 wants to be standard, channel 2, which is my ringworm, that's going in reverse, and then channel 3 is also going to be standard. Now I can toggle between those with this switch, and that shows which one this is connected to. But I can also do multiple simultaneously with these little selection switches down here. So in this position I can do both channel A and B at the same time. In this position I can do A, B and C at the same time. Or in this position I could do B and C, or I could do A and C. You can do any combination you like of those all at once. The settings for each of these are remembered when you switch away from them. So if I were to set this to about halfway, say on channel A, I can then switch to channel B, and channel A will stay in that halfway position. So when I go back to channel A, you can see that it's still in the halfway position. So it saves those settings in real time, which is super handy. There's also memory on board, so it will save your settings after you've turned it off so that they'll all be ready for you again. Alright, let's try it out and see how it sounds. Let's start with just the delay. So this is going into a TC Electronic Flashback, and in the heel down position I think I just have one repeat. The guitar some volume there we go. And we'll turn the ringworm off. 1.5 repeats. And then as we move the pedal forward we'll get more. And you can see your pedal position on the indicator lights there. So you can use this in conjunction with a volume pedal, which is what I was doing earlier, so I can set this all the way up for plenty of repeats, and then I can do volume swells with the VM-PRO. With those long repeats, and then when I want to come back to a single repeat to maybe do a lead line or something, then I can just roll that back, and now I can do and then push it forward for the end. Alright, that's pretty handy. Okay, now I'm going to load up everything, so just for the end here, let's put all 3 channels on. And then I'm going to have the flashback on, and then I'm going to put the ringworm on, and then I'm going to put this off-board Ravish Sitar from Electro-Harmonix on. And I have no idea what this is going to do, so let's push the pedal all the way forward and let's see what happens.